In this short video, I'm going to explain briefly how to take an existing mission or create a new mission that uses UNITAF's default template, which include things like the playable units, the default loadouts, and our standard arsenals and CBA settings and so on. The quickest way is just to take our default template and convert it to the map that you want to play on, and then just build your mission from there. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So from the main website, we're going to go to contribute, how to contribute, which will take us to the contribution center. On the left hand side, we're going to click on default mission template, which is going to redirect us over to GitHub. And then from GitHub, I'm just going to click clone or download, download zip, and then that'll download the zip file. And I'm going to extract that, which will open a new window. Inside the master folder, you'll see a mission files folder, and inside there you'll see UNITAF master template va.vr, which is the template mission file. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to head over to the default Armour mission directory, which is typically in Documents, Armour 3 profiles, or other profiles depending on which we're using. The name of your profile, in which case that's mine, and then missions. And then inside there I'm just going to drop this folder, the .vr. Once I've dropped it, I'm going to go to Armour, open up the virtual reality map. Don't need to open up that one though, you can open up any of them. And wait for it to load. I'm going to open, you'll see it's appeared here, so I'm going to open that up. So what does it contain? It only contains a few things. It contains all the playable units there. It contains a single default arsenal, a respawn position, the 3 headless clients, and 2 Zeuses, which are set up as per our standard settings. In the background though, it's also got all of the add-on options per our settings. So you'll see here all the add-on options for Ace Medical and various other mods are all set up also. And it also contains our default respawn system. So let's just preview that in multiplayer just to demonstrate that it obviously has those things. You'll see it's got things like mission name here, and it's also using an image from Operation Hammer, but all of that you'll be able to change in the mission folder that we downloaded. So you'll see here's our sort of default loadout system. You'll see it's got a fob name here. You can always add more respawn points if you like. They can be added in Zeus as well. You'll see it's got all of our default loadouts in, and obviously we keep updating that. And that's me respawned. And it also has the default arsenal in there as well as per SOP. So as we sort of update our arsenals to include more items, this file gets updated as well. So the next thing I'm going to show you to do is how to get this onto a different map, and the easiest way to do that. Copying and pasting this over is not really the best way because it involves you having to make loads of other changes to the mission.sqm as well. So the best way I've found of doing it is as follows. So let's just take the map that we want to use. So I'm going to click new. Let's just say Klafgan. It's a nice easy example. You need to know what the name of the map is basically before you can do this trick. So I'm going to cheat a little bit, and I'm just going to place a single unit down. I'm going to save that as test. And the reason I'm going to do that is that when I go back to the missions, I can see that Klafgan is just .klafgan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the one that we downloaded. I'm going to paste it. I'm going to call it my mission.klafgan. And what I've effectively done there is, if you open that up, is I've got all the scripts and everything already in my mission. So I should be able to go back to Armour and then load my mission.klafgan. The only thing that's going to happen though is because the coordinates are different on all sorts of different maps, is those placed units are going to be somewhere really, really weird. So let's just go to the map screen. You'll see that they're here. So all I need to do really is just place these somewhere more sensical, and they're probably at an odd height as well. So if let's just place them here. Okay, so basically that's all it is it works fine. It's just what I did there. It works fine. It just places the units in a really odd place. So all you need to do when you've moved it to a new map is basically find out where the units are on the map, move them to where you want, save it, and then basically you can just build your mission now. The playable units exist, your arsenal's there, and everything else is there. So all you need to do basically is provide the mission, the enemy, the civilians, or what have you. Whether you're doing that by a script or maybe it's a Zeus mission, in which case you might not need to put much down. And in terms of arsenals, you can, if you want multiple ones, just copy and paste those. Just try not to put too many because it does increase the size of the mission.sqm quite some. And same for respawn positions. Feel free to duplicate those and rename them as required. Alright, that's pretty much the way to do it. Once you've made it, don't forget to export it as a PBO and fire it over to one of the server administrators so that we can test it out. And hopefully this is helpful.